Hey, what's up everybody? It's Scott from DTF Tech Gurus. We have a fun one today. We decided to do a quick review on this. It's not as much about the machine as it is the process. So this is an ink mixer that Imperial just recently picked up. You know, at face value, I'll zoom in later, but you may think it just looks like a rolling machine. It's actually oscillating back and forth as it's rolling the bottles. It does have some speed control. I'll turn it up, maybe you can see it a little bit better. I wouldn't run it this fast. I run it real slow at like the 5 mark or the 4 mark. Let's talk about this real quick. Why do you need to roll your inks? How is it helping and why is it important? If you don't know yet, you're going to learn very soon that water-based pigment inks are the toughest inks to work with. It's nothing like solvent, dye sub. They're full of pigment, especially the white, and it settles. We've done some studies with our ink manufacturing partner here in the US, and we believe they have some of the nicest ink. It's very soon to be VOC and ethylene glycol free, and that's the Master Series. But the important thing to know, especially with white, and we're going to focus on that, this white ink will start to settle and come out of suspension in as little as 3 hours. You can spend 60 or 90 minutes on a roller like this and it's completely resuspended. So as your bottles sit on the shelf, simply picking that bottle up and shaking it, even for a minute or two, it's not going to be enough to get all that white sedimentation off the bottom. So the reason you have all of that sedimentation in the white is that TiO2, which is ground up titanium oxide, that's what gives you your opacity. And if it settles in the bottle and you pour the rest into your ink tank, most of your opacity is still in the bottom of the bottle. And somebody told me, well, if I get it all suspended in here and I pour it in the machine, isn't it going to settle? Not technically, because the X5, like most DTF machines, they have a mixing battle in the white tank, which really helps to keep the tank stirred up. And then in addition to that, you have a recirculating motor, which keeps it moving above the damper and back into the tank. So if you're not doing something similar as all of your ink is sitting on the shelf, you're not getting the most opacity out of your prints that you can. What I've found is that 60 to 90 minutes with your bottles on here is enough. And you can run, I believe we can squeeze 4 bottles on here. Let's just set them like this. Get the caps out to the sides. Sure, you can comfortably put 4 of them on there. I don't go through ink that quickly. It's not a super robust machine, so the more weight you put on it, the harder it's working. I just put a couple of whites on there. That's usually enough for me to get through the day. I do like to take my CMYK, and I also put them on here before I fill up my tanks, but I never put the full bottle in the tank because CMYK has no recirculating, it has no mixing, and the pigment, believe it or not, it does settle. It takes a longer period of time for it to settle, but I still wouldn't hesitate to put definitely my cyan, my yellow, and maybe my magenta and black on there next. Do yourself a favor, take good care of your ink stock, because if you're not, you pour it into the machine, you may see some color shift. With the white, you will definitely see a drop in opacity.